Okay, we should be rolling.
Okay, there it goes. Hello and welcome to our poster presentation, Utilizing Social Media to Bridge the Gap in Community Outreach During a Pandemic. I am Olivia Wilson, a health educator with the stroke program at the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences in Little Rock, Arkansas. And here with me is Erin Wells, also a health educator and program analyst for the stroke program. The title of our presentation discusses a little bit about bridging the gap during the COVID-19 pandemic. And to tell you the backstory about the stroke program, we were created in November 2008 in order to bridge the gap in stroke care in the state of Arkansas. We are a very rural state, and we now have the ability to treat stroke no matter where you are in the state of Arkansas, which is very rural in a lot of portions of the state. Now to turn things over to Erin Wells, who will cover the breakdown of our poster.
Thank you, Olivia. So just a little bit about our poster. So when the pandemic began, we saw a decrease in the number of people coming to our hospitals. And as a result, those that did come were actually coming what we call outside of the window. So they were arriving too late to be treated by our non-invasive therapy TPA. And so to get our education out into the community, we couldn't go face to face. And so we had to find a different method of utilizing community outreach. And we actually have 56 partnering hospitals that are able to do community outreach as well. And they also were not able to go out into the community to do these events either. And so we discussed using social media. And as our poster shows, the use of social media did have a greater reach compared to in-person outreach events during a pandemic. So this right here, the graphs down here, display passive events. And passive events are social media events such as billboards, posters, things that people do not physically have to interact with. And we also have these over here, the green graphs. They're active events, and that means that someone was either face-to-face or someone physically interacted with somebody else. So in social media terms, you can put up a social media post and someone may glance at it. That's passive. If someone likes it, if someone shares it, if someone comments on it, they physically interacted with it, so that is an active event. And so we broke these down, and as you see down here, in the month of May, we actually had over 30,000 passive attendees. So 30,000 people viewed some sort of outreach event towards stroke. And that was a kickoff for Stroke Awareness Month in May, and we utilized social media. So this right here up above it was a post made by the University of Arkansas's page, at University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences page. And we actually reached 1,714 participants. And that was just one post. So if you think about 56 hospitals, how many outreach posts they made, you can see why it reached so many people. Over here, same thing happened with active events. We actually, it looks like, had about 20,000 active attendees for the month of May for our boost that we did for Stroke Awareness Month. And the same thing happened. So you can see the different numbers throughout each of these posts, and these are just some snippets of posts that I was able to get, but there's actually just a ton more that's out there and still floating around, and that actually still gets likes and shares. So it was a really unique experience, and you know, in the end, in the conclusion, social media did reach more people than we were able to ever meet face to face. So it's a very good tool to be able to utilize and to be able to grow our program. And then down here at the very bottom, we actually have a little scan me function. If you want to take your phone and pull your camera out, you can scan that and it'll take you to our website where you can view all kinds of things about our program and outreach events. And there's also contact information on there for Olivia and I if you have any questions. So Olivia, is there something that I missed on here?
No, everything is great. Thank you all for stopping by to view our poster presentation. Please scan that QR code at the bottom to learn more about the stroke program.
Thank you all.